All right, so tomorrow we'll see the year's first golf major taking place or starting at Augusta National. That's the Masters, and many call it the Majors Major. It's probably the biggest of the four majors of the year. And all the attention this year has been on one man, Tiger Woods, and it wasn't even confirmed that he will be taking part in this year's tournament. He has said yesterday that as things stand, he is all good to go. And a lot of people, myself included, have been very excited with the news. And I'm joined by golf writer Michael Vlismas right now on Zoom line. Michael, good morning. Thank you so much for your time. I think you'll agree with me. You're a golf enthusiast, but I think you'll agree with me that whenever Tiger plays, a lot of people who are not necessarily golf fans are all of a sudden interested in any golfing tournament.
Oh, absolutely. I think if you're a sports enthusiast, if you just, a casual observer, you know who Tiger Woods is. So it's a massive week. It really is. An incredible announcement by him, an incredible achievement. Masters Week is such a big week for golf, and I would venture to say, for sport in general. It is just one of those iconic weeks in sport. And, throw this into the mix, and you get a whole new audience that is going to be interested just to see what is going to be pure sporting theatre. Just what an incredible story that awaits for us this week and is about to unfold.
And he says, Michael, not only can I play, but I can win the Masters. For a sixth time, I can record my 16th overall major. Can this happen?
Well, Tiger Woods has always said he will not enter a tournament if he doesn't believe he can win it. He was asked directly in his press conference yesterday, do you believe you can win it? He had two words. He just said, I do. He's always stated that throughout his career. He's played in pain before. This is significantly more pain. He's got much more prep time on either side in terms of warming up and warming down. A physically very, very battered body, but he believes he can do it. He's got no concerns about his game. He says it's purely a physical issue whether he can walk Augusta National, and that is a big concern. You don't see it on television. It is an extremely undulating golf course. It's a very, very hilly course, and that's going to be his challenge. He's likened it to the equivalent of a marathon that he's going to have to complete. So he's got no worries about his skill level, his ability to play the game of golf and hit the ball. It's purely just a physical challenge that faces him.
What do we read into the fact that he played all 18 holes towards the end of last week in sort of a practice round, if I can call it that? He played all 18. Do we read that he is fit enough for probably the most grueling of all four majors?
Yeah, well, that's going to be the big question for him. He's famous for his prep time. Tiger Woods will get up at 3:30 in the morning to prepare for a round of golf. He's got no problem with that. He'll be in the gym. He's been as disciplined as any major athlete throughout his career. But now more time is added. As I said, he's got more time to warm up that body. He's got a team of experts that will help him, and then most importantly to cool it down afterwards. A lot of likes with Ben Hogan when he came back from his car accident, and Hogan had to have hot water baths sometimes in the middle of the night just to get his body warmed up. It's going to be cold as well. There seems quite a bit of rain at Augusta National. So as Tiger's rightly said, when it's cold, plates, screws that are in the body. It's going to be the biggest. We keep saying this with Tiger Woods. It's going to be the biggest comeback of his career, the biggest career. But every time we raise the bar, he surpasses it, and I think he wouldn't go through this, he wouldn't sign up for it, he wouldn't say, I'm ready, if he didn't feel he's ready. And most importantly, he says his medical team says he can do it.
Michael, if our line can hold, let me just ask you this. Tiger on our screens there was pictured with Rory McIlroy just a moment ago. What does this do then for the likes of McIlroy, who ordinarily would have been in the headlines, but all of a sudden Tiger is hogging the spotlight? Does it sort of put them at an advantage that they can play a more relaxed game with throughout the 4 days, not just in the lead up to the tournament?
Well, I certainly wouldn't want to be the player that is trying to beat Tiger Woods into second place if he does find himself within 2 shots of the lead on the back nine on Sunday. You're gonna definitely feel that pressure. But yeah, I think they're loving it. I think they're in awe of Tiger Woods, and everybody out there is certainly appreciative of what he's brought to the game of golf. The purses they're playing for, the popularity of the sport is a direct result of Tiger's career. The fact that he's there just enhances what is really a special week. And I think as athletes, they're impressed with that. They're inspired by it.
All right, Michael, I got to go. Thank you so much for your time. I think we'll all agree that Tiger at his best is unmatched, and it would be fantastic to see him win the Masters for a 6th time.